What's going on? JW here, back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing a Football Manager video, but it's a different type of Football Manager video that I've done on my channel before. This one is going to be a Football Manager predicts next seasons of football. Great, fantastic. The next football season. So we've got the new English Premier League set up now with all the promotions, relegations and whatnot. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be holidaying through a couple of seasons and seeing how the next seasons of football pan out with the new transfers and promotions, relegations, whatnot. How Leicester City fare next season after they won last season's Premier League. I know it says 2015, but I can't do anything about that. But don't worry, Leicester City still won the Premier League last season. Yada yada yada. It's all good. So, without further ado, I'm just going to simulate next season, and I'll see you on the other side, just so you know. It's all here. Let's see. Actually, I don't know if Mourinho is the manager of Man United. He is. Okay, so Mourinho is the manager of Man United. Bailey, their new signings on United as well. Of course, Middlesbrough, the new promoted team, as well as Burnley and who? I think, yeah, this Hull as well, isn't it? No, it isn't. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, no, yes, it is. My brain's boom. Anyway, so I'm gonna holiday through a couple seasons, and I'll meet you on the other side after we see the next season of football. So, yeah. So, yeah, let's see what happened last season in the Premier League. And it looks like Arsenal were the winners of the Premier League. It's funny actually, because their manager, well, obviously Arsene Wenger left, and Manuel Pellegrini is actually in charge of Arsenal as of right now. We'll have a look at this season, 2015-16. Looks like they had a pretty good season. How did they do? They lost in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. Speaking of which, if we just look at the Champions League, Sporting Lisbon. It looks like Sporting Lisbon won the Champions League last season. What the fuck? They beat Barcelona. What the fuck? I want to know how this happened. Jesus Christ. Pass winners, right. How do we see the match? San Siro, man. Matches, fixtures and results. Can we not see last year's? Here we can. 2015. The Champions playoffs. We don't want the playoffs. We want tree. What am I even doing? Final. There you go. Final. It was 1-0. Let's see who scored. I can't believe Sporting Lisbon won the Champions League final. They had Brian Ruiz sent off, but Mascherano scored an own goal in what looked like a really, really shit Champions League final. How the hell did Sporting Lisbon win the Champions League? Jesus Christ. I wonder how Leicester City did last season. We'll just have a check on them. I did a I spelled I just did capitals. I don't know why. Leicester City. Let's see how they did last season. Finished 9th. Obviously not that great of a result considering they won the league last year. Let's see about what their players are looking like. Have they still got Vardy? They don't have... Yeah, they do have Jamie Vardy. I wonder how many goals he scored last season, see if he was still banging them in. Looks like he only scored 19 last season. Obviously not that good compared to what he did in real life. But I digress. Let's see how my team did. Liverpool last season. 6th seems about right, to be honest with you. Is there a way we can see 2015? This is just really, really not... This just hasn't been planned out at the slightest. I don't... let's see. Chelsea. Chelsea finished 3rd last season. I wonder who got 2nd place. Tottenham... Oh, no, that wasn't last season. So Tottenham finished 5th. Chelsea finished 3rd, yeah. Man City Man City got 4th. Who got 2nd? Everton. I doubt it was Everton, but you know, there's no harm in trying. Southampton. We check Man United. Man United. Yeah, okay. So Man United got 2nd under Jose Mourinho. Let's see what their team's looking like. See who they brought in last season. So transfer history for the 2016-17. We want this one. So Mourinho brought in Van der Veer, Benatia, Lovren, Luan, Lazar and Fernandes. Spent around 50 million. Didn't actually sell any players. This season they've brought in Vidma and Mark Bartra from Borussia Dortmund for 20 million. And they sold Fellaini to Stoke. And loaned out Marcus Rashford. I wonder how he did last season. Didn't actually play. Fantastic. Let's see. Golden Boot. So Ronaldo won the Golden Boot for last season. Memphis Depay was the runner-up in. Is the Euros? The Euros. Didn't even check the Euros. If it loads up. No, great. European Championships. European Football Championships. It looks like Portugal beat Holland 2-0 in the final. Ronaldo getting Golden Boot. Memphis Depay runner up there. So that's quite a surprise result, to be honest. I wonder if they're going to do it in real life. I can't see it happening, judging by how Portugal have done so far. Well, while we're at it, we may as well just go with the trains and see how Will Griggs getting on. Still playing for Wigan. Did he smash him in last season? He did not. He only got 10 goals. Last season, so Will Grigg is certainly not on fire. Juventus signed Benteke from Liverpool for 5 million. He's such a pile of horse shit. Like, it makes me angry. I wonder how speaking of piles of horse shit, Mario Balotelli. No, don't want to search up Mario Balotelli. He's at Liverpool still. Valued at 15 million. I wonder how he did at AC Milan last season. Did he not go on loan to AC? Apparently, in this game, he did not go on loan to AC Milan. Let's see. Keep going. All right. So, how it is? Oh, didn't check how the newly promoted team's gone. I'm not sure why they did a little clap there, but whatever. So let's see who got relegated and who stayed up. So looks like can't really see at the moment. So who came up? It was Hull. It was Hull, Middlesbrough, and Burnley. And it doesn't look like any of those teams are still in the Premier League. They all went back down again. Fantastic. So nothing really changed there. QPR went up. Where's Newcastle? Did they go back up? Newcastle went back up. I wonder how. They must finish first straight back up. Manager Alex Neil from Scotland. Who has he formerly managed? Norwich City and Hamilton. Managed Norwich for a short period of time. They're 7th in the Sky Bet Championship at the moment. So yeah, let's have a look at how the Spanish league is getting on. Liga BBVA. No, that's not how you do it. Liga BBVA. Holders Atletico Madrid. They've been pretty good. Real Madrid haven't won the La Liga since 2011. Atletico Madrid. Diego Simeone still in charge. Haven't really got any changes to the team. Patrick Hellman from Borussia Mönchengladbach. He's a good player, but not really huge changes here. So yeah, there's nothing major that's happened apart from obviously Sporting Lisbon winning the Champions League, which is comes as a big shock to everyone. You would have thought. I wonder who won the FA Cup last season. Not sure why I care, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It's not even, I haven't even named it the FA Cup. The English Cup, maybe? I don't fucking know. English Players Player of the Year. Who was that? It was Mesut Ozil. How did he do last season at Arsenal? Pretty well, actually. Average rating of 8.2. Jesus Christ. The man was on fire. Let's see, what else are we looking at? Arsenal of the Community Shield playing against Liverpool, who obviously won the FA Cup last season. Did I check if they made any? Oh, let's have a look at their transfer history. Why not? Transfer history. So last season, they sold Dejan Lovren to Barcelona in a great bit of business, selling him for 10 million. Brought in Hinteregger from Red Bull Salzburg and Dries Mertens from Napoli. And this season they brought in a player called Djibril Sidibe from Lille. Never heard of the bloke. He must have had a good season last season. No, he actually only scored. Oh, I thought he was a striker. He's a wing back. Let's have a look at his stats. His stats look pretty good. Let's see. Just 13 bravery, 14 work rate, 14 tackling, 13 marking, 14 dribbling. What's his crosses? Decent crossing. I mean, guess it could be a decent signing. I mean, 15 million's a bit hefty. Obviously, they sold Benteke, loaning out Joe Gomez. Middlesbrough, how did they finish last season? Finished 18th. Not a great season. Jaap Stam in charge. I do hate a bit of Jaap Stam, I'm not going to lie to you. Let's have a look how the Scottish League finished, just in case Celtic didn't win it. You know, just checking out, make sure no one died and stuff. Don't know why I just flipped the Scottish Cup. We can just do that. And no, we don't want it. Aberdeen apparently in the Ladbrokes Premiership. Dundee are also in the Ladbrokes Premiership. Rangers in the Ladbrokes Premiership. Celtic. Oh, now I feel stupid because the SPL is apparently called the Ladbrokes Premiership. Oh shit. For some reason I thought, I just assumed, I have no excuse for what I just did. For some reason I just thought the Ladbrokes Premiership was the Scottish second. There's no point in going into it really, is there? So apparently it's lower than the Sky Bet Championship in the reputation. That's quite embarrassing. So yeah, Celtic did win. You know, again. Let's have a look at the French League. Ligue A. Paris Saint-Germain wins again. I'm not even going to check who got promoted and yada yada yada. I mean, I don't particularly give a shit. Juventus wins again. You know, competitive leagues, you know, as you do. But yeah, there's nothing else to check really. I guess we could have a look at records. Most times we're at Leicester City, bloody hell. Transfers, no, we don't want that. We want. I kind of wanted top goal scorers for last season, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get that. Let's see how everyone's doing now. So yeah, I guess that's basically it, guys. So in the next episode, I'll sim some more seasons, and we'll see how our teams get on. But until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.